Since I really enjoyed the base game of Wildlands, I wanted to comment a bit on the Ghost mode found in their second free update with Special Operation 2. For anyone new to this update, Ghost mode essentially turns Wildlands into a bit of a roguelite. You start off with a brand new character and must essentially run through the open world and main campaign again. But this time, it's a bit different. For one, you can only carry one primary weapon instead of two. And with this restriction of what you can carry, you need to really think about what gun is best suited for your playstyle and for the situation at hand. You cannot swap your loadout on the fly either. You need to go to an ammo box to change your equipment. Reloading the ammo acts a bit differently here too, because if you have any bullets left in a magazine and you reload to get a fresh magazine, all those bullets then are discarded. And lastly, if you die, you are permanently dead and you need to make a new character. I know this mode isn't going to be for everyone, but I do look at this as a fun challenge and a decent reason to play the campaign again with these limitations. Oddly enough, the restrictions put on this by this mode make you think differently about your approach to the game. Whereas in the base game, you might not think twice about storming a base blindly, or jumping out of a helicopter, or taking a motorcycle off of a cliff, because the main game kind of lends itself to some of these great silly moments. But here with Ghost mode, you'll find yourself thinking more tactically. Also, this mode is best played with friends, as the communication and shared tension of the action helps to sell this experience. Since there is permanent death, this adds to the weight of the gameplay, and now a wrong move or miscalculation could result in you losing everything. Which also means that narrowly escaping and emerging victorious will be that much more satisfying because of how high the stakes are. I love taking on convoys within the main game. They can be a great way to earn supplies and fun to do as you try to find the most effective means to be able to take them out. When you're in Ghost mode, a car chase turns into something much more because of the context of it. I was in a pursuit of one of the convoys and my friend was on the gunner and I was driving. We were trying to contend with the enemy vehicles before claiming our prize. This felt like I was experiencing capturing a convoy again for the first time. The reason for this is I had to be aware of the enemies we had in front of us, along with the damage my vehicle was taking. If the vehicle blew up with both of us inside, then we would both need to start over again. At one point, our car was damaged so bad that I needed to make a quick move into the enemy's base, grab a new car, and then go back into my pursuit. It felt like I was in a car chase within a movie, or even a scripted event within a video game. But this was all done because both my friend and I wanted to attack a convoy. Now, like I said, this is best played in co-op, because if either one of you or your friends die, you can then quickly make a new character and then join back in the game. And then at that point, because you have one of your friends, either you or your friend, has a high enough level at that point, then the other person who just entered in can quickly start gaining experience points and getting back to their prior strength. And there's another situation that creates this great tension, especially when you have a friend to play with, is that if you die or your friend dies and you're quickly trying to get back into their game so that they don't die and you need to help them out, the sort of tension that comes out of you having to wait for the game to load for you to then be able to get back in the game, it can get really white knuckle action, especially if your friend is surrounded. And there's a really nice sense of relief, especially when you pop back into their game or an ally comes into yours. I'm not saying this is the best mode ever, but it does help to breathe some life back into the game, and I'm really enjoying my time with it. The best part about it too is that it's a fun free update that gives you a different way to tackle the open world. If you've played this update, what are your thoughts on it? And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.